You know, everyone talks about the story all the time, and we are all storytellers. But I don't think it's a new word. You know, everyone's making out it's a new thing. But Bill Bernbach was talking about storytelling, you know, like 50 years ago. I also think that it's not all about the story. The story is not the most important thing. You know, stories are disposable, and the most important thing is to have a mission statement. You know, there's 100 million stories about footballers and sport and all that kind of stuff, but you need to hang it off of a mission statement. You know, they have Just Do It, and that's what it needs. Every brand needs a mission statement, something you can put on a flag or wave on the top of your building. And that's what it has to be about, not the story. You don't start with the story. I think actually China's a lot to learn from the rest of the world rather than tell the rest of the world anything. I mean, I'm listening, we're all listening, and I try to encourage everyone to watch as much work from around the world as possible. You know, but in China we have great stories to tell. It's got an amazing history that goes back, you know, thousands of years. And the more you unearth stuff in China, great stuff comes up. You know, all the different dynasties have completely different philosophies, and China, of course, led the world in creativity a long time ago. You know, inventing gunpowder and paper, and so it's finding out your own DNA and just being truthful to yourself. That's where the great stories come from. I'm always telling my creative department to get out of the office, right? In a way, get out of advertising. I don't mean leave advertising, but I mean you should always be looking at other industries and other places for inspiration. You know, people shouldn't just look at the D&AD annual or the Cannes annual or the Dubai Lynx annual. You should read it once and then throw it in the bin, right? You've got to be out there finding your own inspiration, and it could come from anything. And I often say to people, don't be cool. If you're cool, you miss too much. People say, I don't listen to that music because it's not cool, or I don't go to those places because it's not cool. But if you're cool, you miss so much. So don't be cool.